over the past is a big thing, right? Because it's a big deal for any top bosses and top leader. Hello. Welcome back to 101 Day in the Life of a Super Boss. Today is day 6 and it's Reflection Day. Reflect on the past week's interaction and plan for the upcoming week. Now, we've been working hard for 1 week now, and it is a good moment to take a break and think about how things went. Thinking over the past is a big thing, right? Because it's a big deal for any top bosses and top leader. It's like hitting the pause button to really think about what's working and what's not working, which is what makes a big difference between a good boss and an amazing boss. A super boss is like the captain of the ship, navigating not just by the star, but by every wave, every gust of the wind, every change in the current. Last week interaction are the wave, and maybe your team feedback are the wind, and the outcome of your decision is the current. Now, reflecting allows all of us to understand all these elements, to learn from them, and to adjust ourselves accordingly. Now, it's through reflection that we celebrate our victory, however small it may be. It is where we recognize the effort of our team, ensuring they feel valued and understood. It is in this space that we also confront our challenges, analyze our mistakes, and transforming them into lessons for the future. But how do we engage in this weekly reflection effectively? Well, there are a few suggested points here that you can do. First thing is to set aside time. Dedicate a quiet hour each week, maybe on the weekend, right? Now, which is free from distraction, where focus is solely on reflection. Now, I have a PDF on a step-by-step on how you can set aside a time for quiet reflection. So I've included a link below for you to download. Okay, besides setting a time, you have to do your review interaction. Look back at the calendar. Look at all the meetings, each conversation, what went well, and what could have done better. Now, the next thing which is also very important, which seldom people do that, is actually seek for feedback. Now, a super boss don't operate in a vacuum, right? Ask for input from your team. What do they think of the week? How did they perceive the decision that was made? Because sometimes, we make a decision and we may not have all the helicopter view, but right on the ground level, your team can feel your decision. The next point is to assess your decision. So when you do reflection, assess your decision. Examine the decision you have made. Were they effective? Did they align with your value and goal? So this is very important. And next point is identify the learning. Pinpoint key learning, because every decision, every interaction, whether they are successful or not, hold a wealth of insight. Now, after you have made your reflection, then you can be prepared for the week ahead. Plan ahead. Now, with the knowledge gained from the reflection, plan for the upcoming week. What will you continue doing? What will you change? Let me just give you an example. John was the boss of a growing tech company. Every day he was swamped with making choices and attending meetings. Even though his company was doing alright, John felt something was lacking, something was wrong, not right. And then he practiced the weekly reflection. It was in this quiet moment in his home office that he began to realize many things, because he has a quiet spot for thinking. It was during this time that he began to notice things on how he was leading his team that he didn't see before, because he was always so busy. John saw that he made decisions fast, but he didn't always take time to think them through. And while he was good at getting things done, he wasn't always kind or understanding. So with just new realization, John made some changes. He started including his team in decision making. He spent more time listening than talking. And then he began planning his week carefully, focusing not on just what he wanted to achieve, but also on how he wanted to act and treat others. So the impact was profound. His team became more engaged, their solution more innovative, and the company culture shift from one of relentless execution to a thoughtful innovation. John's weekly reflection became the cornerstone of his leadership and the bedrock of his company success. Therefore, I urge all super boss to embrace the art of reflection. Make it a habit, make it a priority, and watch it transform you, your team, and your organization. So tell me, what one win you have in the past week that you are proud of? Share it in a comment. So let's celebrate together. Or maybe you got a goal for an upcoming week that you're gearing up for. I love to hear about it. So let's inspire each other by sharing our exploration. Remember, every reflection you share is a step toward growth. It's about building a community where we all learn from our past and plan for a better future. And if you are looking for more insights and strategy to not just survive but strive in your professional life, don't forget to follow our video. We are all in this together, charting the course to success one week at a time. So stay tuned to more content like this, and let's keep the conversation going. Until the next episode, this is Richard Tan, your host, wishing you wealth, health, and happiness in your life. Keep reflecting and keep planning. Your future self will thank you for it.